Grand Rising, Scorpios, and welcome back for another late night love vibes. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing, Scorpios. It is a beautiful time to fall in love. It is a beautiful time to manifest your soul's desires. And it is an absolutely beautiful time to heal and do your inner work because as you see, the flowers are blooming back outside. And, we went through that fall energy where everything that had no life in it needed to fall away. And in the spring times, it springs in a breath of fresh air. It's like you're getting a second chance, but it's like new energy. So it could represent this time that you're meeting new energies, new love, new love perspectives. Or you could be about to reinvent, reconsider, reconcile with an existing relationship. It's like these relationships are doing complete turnarounds now because for the longest time, a lot of people were not tapped into their emotions or mental. Most of the people are materialistic. They're not spiritual. And so it takes a certain type of person that can see the inner beauty of a Scorpio. So we finna tap into the person that you are dealing with currently and see how they view you. It's crazy. It reminded me of this movie that I watched, and I forgot the name. Wait a minute. It's at the tip of my mind. But I started watching it when I realized this particular character. So work with me. Be patient with me. This is going somewhere, so I don't need to hear nobody telling me about my talking because I don't be talking just to talk. I talk for a reason. If you pay attention, spiritually, you're going to get it. But I guess I'm saying is that there's always somebody, everybody needs love, and there's always someone for someone. I remember this movie where this guy was real. I turned on when he was at this, looked like a diner, and he seemed like this real weirdo kind of very quiet. But if you discern, you know that he got a edge on him, a dark side to him that you can't quite make it out. But if you discern and you know that you need to tread lightly with this person here. But she was able to get close to him, and he really took a liking to her, and he ended up being a serial unaliver, okay? And he started doing that to the point where he became a professional. He started getting paid for it. He ended up marrying her and having two beautiful daughters. And the way he got to be this serial unaliver was, I remember he went to the prison to meet his brother because it was ran through the family. And when I tell you his brother was a mess, he was just a mess. He was vengeful. He was crazy. He was, man. So he was pleading for his brother to help him try to get out. And the brother was reminding him, you know what you did? I mean, you took a child, you did something heinous. The people are not going to forget that easily. And so the brother began to ask him how he was doing. He said, yeah, I heard you're a family man now. He said, yep, I got two kids, two daughters. And he was like, really? He was like, wow, I got two nieces. And so, he kind of flinched with that. But he saw his brother because he knew what his brother grew up under because they both grew up under the same thing. But to see that his life was over, but his brother actually had a chance. His brother finally told him that it was nothing that he could do for him, and he would appreciate it if he just wouldn't call his house. Because you know how he doing, he calling his house collect. He want to talk to the wife and the kids, and he want to tell them, well, you my sister-in-law. I want to talk to my nieces, and this dude he got a life sentence, for doing some heinous stuff. So when he told him to back off, he didn't want to have nothing else to do with him. Because at first he was humble and he was praising, he was real loving, but when he told him he wanted to do with him, he began to throw him venomous words back at him to remind him of where he came from. And I remember him making a statement. I remember how Dad used to, he was very, very, physical. Let's say too aggressive. He was overly aggressive. And the boy was saying, I remember when Daddy was overly aggressive on your back. I saw you looking down. I saw your eyes. And so, Whew, he ended up being that type of person because when I tell you his daddy was laying into him, y'all, with a belt, it was just so heartbreaking. That child didn't stand a chance. He didn't stand a chance. He was a product of his environment. He was broken. But he found that lady though. He found a reason to still be happy and to allow that softer side of himself to come out, even though deep down he was a vicious unaliver. Okay. So what happened was he started getting good. He moved them up. They was living good. They had a big house, pool. I'm talking about they was living a life now because he was a serial unaliver. And so he started being distanced because the guy who is working for laid him off or probably fired him. So that was how he was getting his money here. And so the last deal he did, he was about to, do his job, but he heard somebody in the closet. It was like a young girl. And you could tell his life was about to change then because this is a serial unaliver, but because he got two daughters now, he looking at situation and now he know that that woman could identify him, but because he know that he got two daughters and he couldn't see his, just like his daughter, he let her escape. I didn't watch it all because I already knew how it was gonna turn out. So he's panicking because he done lost money. Now his wife is finally seeing the brutal side of him because he just snaps and he goes ham. But even though he snapped and he lost because he started replaying this stuff, once his money started losing out and he started knowing that, you know what I'm saying, how he gonna provide for his family, because she didn't even really knew where he worked at. But she ended up coming him that even when he crashed, I mean, he was throwing stuff and she freaked out. But all she did was, even though he was, looking like he was slamming stuff, she still went up to her husband and she put her arms around him. And I got it, y'all, because all I could think about was, I'm sure that when she hugged him, that was the hug, that was the shelter, that was the protection, that was the love he did not get, or he felt probably so alone, man. He felt so alone when his dad, look, y'all, that's hurting my heart. But I'm just telling you, it's so amazing as how people you do not expect, especially when you have experienced something so heinous and so horrific, that you could actually find a breath of hope in life. Because that broke him to the point where he had lost it. Usually when they go through that, they start, doing stuff to animals. And the brother was throwing all that at him because he did not want him to change. But he was doing it anyway, but at least he had a life to, it's like you never know who you married to. So I'm telling you, there's always somebody that's gonna come in your life because they need that beast to be tamed. They need that gentle, compassionate love. And they may not have experienced, as terrific, of bad of things or whatever, but you're always gonna be around someone here. It seems like they need your affection. They need your nurturing, loving energy, Scorpio. So don't find it strange that people are drawn to your light, because your love has medicinal benefits. It's very, very healing. So this is what's going on with the person here in this late night love vibe, who on your mind, who love you. They are watching you. And I feel like this person's about to surprise you. See? Somebody about to pop up. Page of Swords could be a Libra, Gemini, or there go that star card. See there? Didn't I just tell you about how healing you was? See? Ooh, Scorpio, that late night love vibe be hitting different. Ooh, look at that. Go to Ace of Cups. That go to Tower. It says you may be about to be surprised. You're about to have a surprise. Somebody's about to gift you with something. Somebody could be about to gift you with them. It says honor your loved one and you will notice your relationship becoming stronger. You have to honor each other. So I feel like there go the Fool. Could be an Aries. Ooh, y'all, we've been seeing a lot of Aries in this Aries season. Taking a leap of faith, a fresh start, healing things, hopeful. The Ace of Cups, this is love overflowing with that star card. I'm talking about there's a lot of love here. And a lot of that love, you remember, love conquers all. Love can heal your heart. Love can do a lot of things. Because when I tell you, I'm just so sensitive when it comes to movies like that, because I can feel it. And it's this man. And I always change it off. I just can't watch the rest of it. Once I seen how he got done, I was just broken. I'm like, I wasn't broken, but I'm saying I was affected because I knew how that was going to end. Wasn't nobody going to win in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I imagine they go to high priestess. I imagine that the wife is finna find out because when she seen him snap out, she saw a sound and he was snapping out when he wasn't able to go release that demon and make money because it became a part of his life then. Three of Wands, this person is watching you from a distance. This person's making plans. I feel like this person sees a future with you, especially with this Ace of Cups. See how they into you? Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of attraction here. Yeah, somebody gonna pop up and they're gonna be all over you too. See, somebody may be trying to pop up and see if you still single. Some of y'all may be dealing with a fire sign. See, somebody feel like you hot. They do. You know they do. You got the freaking star card here. Could be an Aries y'all dealing with, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. But you got Aries, Pisces, Aquarius. See? Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords. And I can feel like somebody anxious, goddamn. Somebody could be worried that you going out here with your little fast self doing other things. They probably say, I know Scorpio. I already know Scorpio. Somebody probably say you out here popping off, god dang it. See, somebody could say that you kind of like an alpha female where you kind of like you pursue your people. So if you got a history of being very, very open and outgoing with your sensuality, somebody's worried. They said, what you be doing? Somebody could be passing by your house because you see they ain't sleeping. Somebody want to know what's really going on. Somebody want to know what you doing. Ooh, Scorpio. Could be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Here we go with this. But hey, somebody's about to surprise you. So don't be surprised when you are surprised. Okay? Don't be surprised when you are surprised. And you on the water, you got you got the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess. Okay, that's all you need. You got the Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Fool, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also got the Three of Wands. Watching, waiting, contemplating. Somebody could be watching you, looking for signs. I feel like somebody feels like it's only a matter of time. Ooh, but there go a King of Pentacles underneath the bottom with the High Priestess. So what's going on here with the person in love with Scorpio? What's going on with this Page of Swords? What are they discussing you? Are they somebody could be asking around about you? Somebody's trying to see, have you started over with somebody else with the Page of Swords, the Fool, and the Knight of Wands? For some of you guys, your person feels like you're getting a lot of attention. You could be very, very secretive in their eyes. See, look at them. Now look at here. Somebody in love. Look at them. See? Y'all could, but this is their energy. See, I told you. Ace of Wands. Somebody feeling left out once again. Somebody must be missing you, Scorpio. This must be somebody, well, if they in love, so you, oh, but some of y'all, but they don't know what's going on. I feel like somebody don't know what you are doing. I told you, see? Somebody feel like you must got a lover, see? That you giving your time and energy to, because they say you a freak out here. They say they already know. So y'all must be posting pictures. Y'all, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that somebody's assuming that you may have somebody else occupying your time. And I feel like they're jealous, especially with that Knight of Swords. You got the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. See? Somebody want the smoke. See? Somebody say you got some explaining to do. Somebody got a bone to pick with you, Scorpio. Will somebody feel like you ain't this, you hiding something yourself? So somebody could be passing by your house to see what you doing. Look at that wind. Look at the trees swaying. Look at the trees swaying. I just noticed this. Because they leaning, in my mind, they swaying because he going so fast. So somebody want to get something off their chest. Somebody want the smoke. They ain't going to back down. They want to know. Why is the Knight of Wands here? They could be saying you a player. They go to Six of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is somebody's mind. Now it could be them saying, you know, I ain't finna go nowhere. I'm coming right back. I don't know what you thought. I just hit a corner just to come back and peep on you. Ooh, that go to Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's hoping that somebody may feel like something has changed, or somebody wants something to change. Somebody wants something to work in their favor here. They want things to turn around. Somebody could be looking like, see, they want things to turn around. See, there it is again. See? They looking back. They even though they physically may have moved on, look, they looking back the whole time they walking. You don't even see where you going. So you know even if you separated from somebody, they didn't have nowhere in particular to go. See, you see, because they ain't even looking in front of them. They looking behind them. What if they bump in? What if they walk off a cliff? This ain't the Fool card. This the Six of Cups. So like I say, they didn't have nowhere particular to go. That's why they steady looking back at you, because where is it better to go to? See there, they hitting the corner, they busting the block. They coming back, but I feel like somebody don't want you to know it. So someone may call and ask you out here. Somebody may throw you a tester just to get your attention to see will you respond. And if you respond, they'll talk more and more. That's funny. Why is the Queen of Wands? I feel like somebody look at you like you a hot girl. They say you done exercise, you eating good, you done changed your hair color. Ooh, but that go to Ten of Pentacles. I just seen that Ten of Pentacles under that too, and I didn't know it was gonna go there, but there it is. That's that abundance. That's long term right there. Look, there go the Four of Wands. Someone may feel like you're out here living your best life, Scorpios. See? And there go the Fool. Now, it could also represent that they need to take a leap of faith, because you got the Fool here. It could be that somebody's going to take for some of y'all, somebody's going to try to come back because they don't want you to date nobody else. They finna come stop all of that. Somebody may be coming in to make you an offer they know you can't refuse. Because ain't too many people going to refuse that Ten of Pentacles. You remember, you got a surprise. Somebody's trying to come back in here and stop all that. They say you doing too much. You too free. Somebody say you too goddamn fancy free. They don't like that. They don't like it that you're beautiful, you confident, you got your own money, you too free out here. So for some of y'all, somebody going to try to come in here and stop all of that. And they're going to make you an offer. You know you ain't going to be able to refuse that. That's why you got the Fool card there. Ooh, Scorpio. See? There go the Four of Cups and there go the Two of Cups. See? Yeah, this person has... You being single, Scorpio, they have a problem with that. Especially as confident and beautiful as you are. Yeah, because somebody... Look, I don't know what you done showed this person in your personal time, but I feel like they feel like you're going to be like that with everybody, but they don't know when Scorpio's into you, or Scorpio was into you, especially with that Two of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, see, and there go the Queen of Cups, see. So I feel like y'all keeping y'all options open, and I feel like y'all pampering y'all self. Somebody want to know if you're single. See, oh my God, and there go the Three of Swords. Because somebody know that they probably hurt you. Or once again, this person is worried that maybe you have a third party. They scared that you may be giving that love somewhere else. See, and there go the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Somebody wants something back, see, and they go to Seven of Swords. I feel like they don't trust you, see, and they go to Five of Cups. So like I said, y'all probably showed this person a loving side of you. Because you know when Scorpio enter you, they're going to put it on you. Now they probably thinking that you're doing it with somebody else because maybe you got tired of waiting on them. Maybe they were hiding their feelings, but they show stalking you now. Why is the star here? You got a surprise coming. Clarify the star. Death in the reverse. Whew. So someone is not ready to end. Look, I told you they was obsessing over you. They go to devil. See there? You are someone's addiction, Scorpio. You are this person's weakness here. See, I told you. See? Told you this person's weakness. See? Look, there go the Knight of Pentacles, and there go the Magician. Look, and there go the King. You got this person want to settle down with you. That's why you got that Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like somebody didn't know you had it like that till they came up under your spell too. Why is the High Priestess here? Yeah, this person say you are magical. So like I said, this person ain't never went nowhere, Scorpio. They gave the impression that they did, but they ain't do nothing but walk around in a circle. They walked around in a circle. Two of Wands, choices, decisions, planning. See, somebody's planning their future. Look, there go the Three of Wands, see? And look, there go the freaking Emperor, see? Could be an Aries, could be a Sagittarius, see? Could be a Sagittarius. Look, there go the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles been showing up a lot. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. You got the Emperor, the Empress, the King and the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups twice. Pardon me. Why is this Three of Wands here? Four of Swords in reverse. Because I feel like somebody said, look, we done been separated long enough. If I don't hear them bust a move, I'm starting to lose hope. Because it seems like you out here living your best life. Don't seem like you worried about me. See, I told you. There go Judgment. Could be a Taurus for somebody, a Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles. In the reverse. I feel like your person's having a wake-up call about what they want with you. Could have been dealing with a player that wasn't ready to settle down. See, and there goes Strength. Could be a Leo. Yeah, somebody's coming out of this denial stage. Somebody's realizing they're into you. You're their weakness. You're somebody's weakness, Scorpios. Why is the Fool here? See, I told you. There go the Knight of Swords. And there go that freaking Knight of Pentacles. I'm telling this person finna rush in on you. Because they say you got too much open space on your hands, Scorpios. Knight of Cups. The Sun. See, I told this person finna block anybody else. See, they don't want you to want nobody else. They go the King of Wands. Some of y'all dealing with a Leo. I'm talking about whoever this person is. This your person. But it's like they're gonna do things like slickly. Like if they suspect you're seeing somebody, it's all of a sudden they may pass by your house or, you know, want to call you a lot or check up on you, you know, to see if you're going to respond. And don't be surprised if they call you from spam numbers, especially if you got them blocked. But this is somebody here, Scorpios, who I'm telling you, they're realizing that you are their weakness. You are somebody's weakness here, Scorpios. Ace of Cups. They're going to surprise you with something. You got all these aces here. See, that's probably what they finna surprise you with, a commitment. Some type of, something that you probably have always wanted. Somebody spiritually guided to you. They feel like this is the right thing to do. You're the right person for me. And not only that, for some of y'all, jealousy is making this person come forward. Because you're their weakness, see? And there's the Star. There it is again. Your wishes are coming true with your soulmate, Scorpios. The person in love with you, yeah. They've always been in love with you, but like I said, Love make you act strange sometime, and they go to tower. They go that surprise you don't see coming. I feel like you're about to be surprised with what you've been wanting, what you've been manifesting here. And I feel like it's gonna come unexpectedly, and it's gonna come in a way. See, they go to Six of Wands, attention, victory, success. Somebody wants a successful union with you. Somebody wants things to work out. See, because they go to Eight of Pentacles again. Because once again, like I tell you, you're this person's weakness. So if you haven't heard from them, yeah, nah, you this person's weakness here. I feel like this person feels like you don't need nobody else. They got everything you need. And if they feel like you're going somewhere else because they're not coming through, then somebody's going to change that. Somebody wants to be everything you need so you don't have to go nowhere else. Because I'm telling somebody is jealous, Scorpio. And it's the person that's in love with you. Please like, share, and subscribe.